welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we are resetting my life. It is the first weekend of November. It's my birthday month, which I'm very happy about. It's also the month where a lot of things changes because October, like fall was kind of just starting, but now in November, fall is literally in full swing. We'll be entering winter probably by the end of the month. The sun is setting mad early, and I'm realizing, like, because I've been feeling off the last 2 weeks, I'm realizing it's also about that time where I need to change my routine again and set systems in place that make sense for winter. Because normally I think like something that I've aired a little bit in years before is that I would try to maintain the same kind of system that I had like earlier in the year, where you don't have to worry about like, oh, when the sun is gonna set, when you'll have the most energy. Like all of that usually changes depending on the season. So I know, like, for me, I work better in the sun. So like if I want to be outside, if I want to explore, if I want to work somewhere outside, then that means I have to leave earlier in the day. So I'm gonna start gearing myself towards waking up earlier in the day, and honestly just like, you know, plan ahead, because this month is also gonna be really busy. There's applications I need to submit. There's a lot honestly going on. There's a lot to plan for. There's a lot of birthdays this month for me. There's just a lot going on. So I want to be able to plan all of that, because for me, like, one thing that helps me calm down is knowing that like what I actually have to focus on now instead of like focusing on everything that needs to happen in the future. So that's what I will do. That's what has to be done. But yeah, if you need a life reset like me, welcome. Let's do this together, okay? Before I really get into like the nitty-gritty of it all, I do have an assignment I have to do, because we are also in the period of time where we need to do long projects. So I'm gonna go and meet up with a friend. We are going to an exhibition from the Japan Society about, I think, like women within like a certain period. You guys will see more when I see more. But we're doing a project on that. So I'm gonna go and do that first. You guys will be joining with me, and then we will get deep into the resetting process, okay? Okay. But welcome to the video. Alright, you wanna know the funniest thing about this outfit? Like, literally most of it is thrifted. I think the only thing about this isn't thrifted is like my socks, my shoes, and my fucking fishnet tights.
Think it's true. I ain't never loved the West Side. Till I met you, I was in it for the test ride. Long nights, big waves, we'll say the hate, and now we hold hands. Z4PCH, I'm from the big city. Big dreams are big 50. The notorious Jay-Z has still in me. White tees, no palm trees, where I'm from. Hit the tops off, the high drones just for fun. Until 4:15, cruising more Holland Road. Show me all the hills that you used to call home. I go 싶고 좀 많은데 I think about my flight again. Eating Subway sandwiches at 2 a.m. 좀 다르게. I've been hustling but I got time for you. 시간 따라 we can keep it moving true. LA wasn't on my pole.
I feel like I am always in this corner. Usually whenever I'm planning out what it is I want to do, I do it best in a space separate from like the space I actually plan on working. I don't know why. Like, for some reason, spaces play a lot into like how I work. Like, if I'm desperate, I'm gonna do work regardless, you know, like what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious. But for times when I can afford to, like times when no one's like out here, because I do have like 3 other suite mates, I like to just like plan out my work here while I'm eating. I just finished eating, so I'm just chilling here, I'm working. And I remember this is a reset vlog, so let's reset. Let's get into it. Yo, so it's 4:15. I'm finally gonna head to the grocery store. Honestly, okay, let me take these off. But honestly, I've had like a weird start today. I don't know why, my weekends always feel off, and I have a feeling it's just like the way that like my Fridays go, because it's gonna be very hectic. And I was pretty busy this week, so while I intended like this whole weekend to be like a really intense reset kind of thing, that's not how it turned out. I'm trying to give myself grace for that, because sometimes I think I beat myself up so much mentally that I can't even like move forward with actually trying to progress and do better and just like do different things. So I woke up, it was daylight savings, which I'm happy about, but like I woke up and I was still like around the same time, so I was like, girl, I must have been exhausted. But yeah, I felt weird, continued to feel weird, and I was like, okay, let me just like eat something. Ate properly, and I feel better enough to go out to the grocery store and get my groceries so I can be real reset for the week. Because for a while, like for some weeks, I would get groceries like in the middle of the week, and it just never really like felt good. Because for one, it's like now I have to break away and go to the grocery store on my way home from school. For another, like usually when I go to school, I always need food, so it's like if I don't have like enough food going into the school week, then it kind of throws off my entire week, you know what I'm saying? So I like to get it on the weekend. So like regardless of time, I'm trying to be better about the fact that like, hey, even if it's not early as hell in the morning, go to the grocery store. Like, so I'm gonna do that. What else? Yep, I'm glad I ate. I got to study a little bit before I left, so that's good. I'm trying to take in the gratitudes. Like, I'm glad that I ate, glad that I studied a bit, glad that I tried to take into account what I needed. I still feel quite a little bit strange, but I'm just gonna take it day by day, go by the number of things I have to do, and be calm. Try and be calm, because I notice that whenever I start to wig out, I don't know how else to say, I feel like that's like such a Nickelodeon term. Whenever I start to wig out, it just never like spells out well, so you might as well just like go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I don't know, this happens occasionally, which is why it usually takes me about like a week to reset, because it's like a gradual day by day thing instead of like oh, we're just gonna force ourselves into reset, because that never ends up working out for me. So if you're one of those people like me, like, you are not alone. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. No more procrastination. I want to go before the sun sets, because the sun sets mighty early nowadays, which is why I'm trying to do my reset routines, that way I can, you know, well, I guess it's gonna turn into a reset week. So I finally watched the end of Attack on Titan, and dude, honestly, like, it's one of those stories where you're just like really glad to have just been on the journey. That went crazy. I don't even know, it's not like I would say like the ending was like perfect, but it did do, like, I don't know how to describe it, because it's not like I watched the ending and I was like, oh my god, I never would have seen any of this coming. It's probably because of spoilers, I will admit, but it's like I feel like I'm not fully satisfied, but I think because when it comes to like a story that encompasses so much of like humanity, that sounds so fucking corny, but if you know what I'm saying, when you have a story like that, it's hard to like make it feel as if it has a perfect tight knot of an ending, because like it just goes on and on and on. If you've seen the finale, you know what I'm saying. So anyways, really enjoyed that, was happy about it. It's what I watched last night, and yes, I did shed a few tears. It was funny. I was talking to my little sister about that yesterday, but I have about an hour before I'm gonna maybe 40 minutes. I'm gonna like eat breakfast and then probably head out and walk. Because the sun is out, I'm trying to absorb as much of the sun as possible. So that honestly means that while it's cold, like, I'd like to take in the outside elements as much as possible. And also get to class a little earlier, you know? Like, I kind of just spent this morning, like you guys probably saw, but I read a little bit of When We Were Villains. Yes, If We Were Villains. And I don't know how I feel so far, because I don't read much dark academia, I think, because it feels, at times the genre can feel a bit pretentious to me, and that's no shade to like any particular authors or anything like that. I think it's just because like the field of academia, thank you for the background buzzing, academia in itself can be a bit pretentious. I find the genre to be a bit pretentious sometimes, but we'll see how this one goes. It has had reviews, but we will see. We will see. I'm happy that I did a little bit of meditation this morning. I think I'm gonna rewatch a vlog that is by Katora, which is a YouTuber I really like. And honestly, yeah, like there's some YouTubers I feel like that are comfort YouTubers. She's becoming one for me. I really like her because she's a bit more spiritual in her vlogs, which is not something you see that often. And while I don't want to fully just watch spiritual vloggers, I think like her way of viewing the world is very interesting. Even though we are actually very different people. So I don't know, I've been really enjoying her content. But for this week, the goals are probably just to take in mind like certain habits I should be doing. So like going on a walk today, we'll make sure to do that. I read this morning, I might journal tonight, but mostly I'm probably just gonna call my mom and, you know, like eat the dinner I made for myself last night, which is really delicious, by the way. I think sometimes I get caught up in the swing of things and I forget to like take in the small little miracles around me, you know? So I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna look at my James Clear post because I have been doing his journal prompts, but I haven't looked at the prompt for last week because lately I've just been doing like them every couple of weeks because that's just how hectic life has been. I want to be better with journaling, to be honest. I want to take better track of my mind because I think it honestly does tend to me. But for now, because I can't really journal, I don't really have time for that, we'll meditate on the question, okay? Let's do this.
I used to think I'm the problem, that I was way too sensitive, reacting way too much, until I realized we were different types, carrying a different triggers, scaring us to death. Oh, someday we will collide someplace.
I am rarely ever in small towns. Also probably look weird as fuck filming myself on this freaking highway. But I'm rarely ever in small towns, and this place, damn.
We find a safe place, just you and I.
I don't even know, should I just share my location? I suppose I should. I'm a little confused. I got off at Bronxville. But it's like, oh, you were at the station. Babe, what? You should have said that. I would have just stayed there, bro. I'm just gonna try and share my location. Skedaddle? Yeah. Let's see. Bro, you need to keep that in. I'm gonna get some sort of soup. You know why? Yeah, this kind of food will always slap. Why is this soup giving me so much happiness right now? Oh, black girls look good in the sun. That is one thing for sure. Look at our skin, we glowing.
A little glow.
불러본다. Oh, it's been a while since I let you define who I wanted to be, who I wanted to be.
Hi friends, I just wanted to end the reset video here just because, like, honestly I haven't really been able to properly film this video. It's been a bit weird, it's been a bit off, and it's not like I haven't had this most reset. Like, as you guys saw, like, I did go and experience some new things, had some fun outings and, you know, like, things like that. Very much enjoyable. Even my Thanksgiving, it was kind of like nice to just like recenter myself with like people from my hometown. That's always nice. But I mean, as crazy as it gets, I think this is like one of those kind of reset vlogs where you realize, like, sometimes it isn't always about like the whole cleaning your room or like getting groceries. While that's necessary, it's something I do every week. So it wasn't like a traditional kind of reset, but more in the sense of how are you gonna reset your mind? And sometimes it isn't necessarily like, oh, I need to like stay at home and like avoid outside things. Sometimes it's I need to step out of my routine and do these different things. That way, like, my mind feels expanded, feels fresh. And honestly, I feel like I need another one of those right now, but for like those periods of times in which I should showed you guys, it was really helpful to do that, especially when I went to the park in Bronxville. That was beautiful, and I literally teared up while I was there. So that was entirely worth the time. But yeah, like this is just a different kind of reset where, okay, like maybe it's not about the face mask, maybe it's not about like chilling in your bed for like 2 hours after you wake up, maybe it's not about cleaning your space, maybe it's about like you need something different. You need to give yourself the proper space in order to experience that difference, regardless of whether or not you have a busy schedule. But yeah, like now I'm in the midst of final season, so I'm gonna take every moment that I can when I'm not thinking about a final project in order to not work and do something a little bit different. Even like I was doing a journal prompt the other day and they were talking, one of the questions is, what have you done? What is it that you'd like to do soon that will be outside of your routine? So I'm just gonna figure that out. I'm gonna figure that out. One thing I definitely will be doing is seeing the new Ghibli movie, The Boy and the Heron. But yeah, I will end this video here. Thank you as always for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my medias. They're always linked down below. And I swear, as soon as final seasons is over, we're gonna start posting again. That's a promise to you and to me. They're always linked down below. When I start posting again, you will see more of me on there. And I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.